Good morning, children. Coming to the other topic, that is genetic code. So before that, hope so all are fine. So let us continue with this topic. That is what we are going to see today is the genetic code. This genetic code, before that, we should understand something, that is in transcription and replication, nucleic acids are copied to form another nucleic acid. Okay, this is what the concept of complementary. The DNA strand, that is the complementary strand, we remember, right? Hope so all remember this. So there are two strands we can see, that is one is complementary to the other. This is the concept of complementary. But in translation process also, the transfer of genetic information takes place. And also from polymer of nucleotides to the polymer of amino acids. And there is no complementary exists here. In the translation process, when there is a transfer of genetic material and to form or from the polymer of nucleotides to the polymer of amino acids, there is no complementary exists here. Then how? That is what the change in the genetic material or change in the amino acids in proteins. This completely we can understand in the process genetic code. In this genetic code, the interesting topic like the biochemical nature of genetic code and the structure of DNA is very interesting to learn. But what is this genetic code? What is the changing of genetic material and changing in amino acids and proteins? Okay, all this is being argued by George Gamow. He suggested or he argued we have only 4 bases. What are the 4 bases? We have adenine, guanine, uracil and cytosine. This is what in DNA. But how can this 4 bases can code 20 amino acids? We have only 4 bases. But how can it code 20 amino acids? Then he thought it may be that the 4 bases can be combination. Can undergo combination. That means the 4 bases. This is what adenine, guanine and uracil and cytosine. It might undergo in the form of combinations. Then he suggested that the code should be made up of 3 nucleotides, that is 4 into 3. This 4 into 3 forming 64 codons. Okay, so that this may code 20 amino acids. So basing on all this process, so we have some of the salient features for the genetic code. This is what important question in your for your public exam. So what are the salient features of genetic code? The code is a triplet. That means it consists of 3 nucleotides, 61 codons that code 20 amino acids. Please remember, code is a triplet. Code is aniamphigous. What is this aniamphigous? That is one code codes for only 1 amino acids. Code is degenerate. Some amino acids are coded by more than 1 codon. That is what we have, only 20 amino acids and we got 64 codons. That is what. So some of the codes which we can, so these are the 3 salient features of genetic code. That is, the code is a triplet. Code is unambiguous. That means the code codes for only 1 amino acid. The code is degenerate. Some amino acids are coded by more than 1 codon. And some of the characters, the other characters, this will change according to the amino acid. But these are some of the characters which will take place in all the amino acids. The code is continuous, which is universally in all amino acids except in the mitochondria and some protozoans. So the amino acids in mitochondria and some protozoans, the amino acids which are present may undergo in a different codons. And the initiator codon. So the starting of the codon which initialize this genetic code is AUG, which is having the dual function. That means this AUG has 2 functions. One is which codes methionine and the other is initiator codon. That means it starts the coding. And stop codons UAA, UAG, and UGA. So these are the codes which will stop the genetic code. Okay, so these are some of the salient features you have to know about this genetic code. This is most important. It might come for 4 marks. Okay, please follow up, children. Thank you.